Hello, welcome back. Let's make this really quick, and I think we can do this pretty quick. Um, the shirt, I don't live there anymore, but this is from like 1995 when I was in a fraternity at a good college, and we went to the inner city schools and helped clean up, and we played our instruments and played for them. Also, it was a really good thing to do. And help them out. I don't know if anybody does that much anymore, but there's that. I might cover this up. We'll see, but I don't live there anymore. But let's get on with the show. Okay, I can do this. We can do this quickly. Let's look at my Combaticons and Protect bots super quick. I think we can do this as long as my computer will. There we go. Okay, let's look at the Combaticons first. Updated, and unfortunately, I hate that. I don't know if I can go back and fix some of the centering of some of my artwork. First off, we'll just start with Blast Off. Blast Off, Space Warrior, Combaticon Spaceship in Melee and Alt Mode, Combaticon Ranged in Bot Mode. A 5-star character, looks pretty good. I was trying to make him look a little weathered in Alt Mode. I forgot to do that in Bot Mode, but he's got a space background, Space Warrior. Doesn't look half bad. Doesn't look half bad. When you flip to this mode, in Alt Mode, do 1 damage to 2 enemy helicopters, planes, spaceships, or Insecticons. So it can be any of those traits, but you can get 1 damage to 2 different enemies as long as they have those traits. He's got Pierce 1 in Bot Mode. When this does at least 4 damage, scrap an enemy upgrade. Kind of trying to follow his bio a little bit, if you remember. Then Brawl is up next. Ground Assault, 5-star. And if you've noticed, I kept the updated tank. I recolored the bot mode, so it doesn't look like it was colored and then taken picture off a monitor and then put back on there again, which is what happened. But I took the time. It's like, okay, I'm recoloring all these. Let's just do Brawl again. Looks nice and shiny. Looks good. He fills up the card on bot side. 5-star, 392. 291 in bot mode. When this attacks and at least blue are flipped, this gets +2 to attack until end of turn. When your defender is a helicopter, plane, spaceship, or Insecticon, well, that's the last time. When this attacks and you flip at least 2 blues, he gets +2 to attack until end of turn when your defender is a helicopter, plane, spaceship, or Insecticon. So, anything that's flying for the most part because of his range abilities in tank. Again, trying to follow the bio a little bit. His bot mode. This mode can have 2 weapon slots. So when you flip him to bot mode, boom, you can have 2 weapon slots. You flip him back to alt, can they both still be there? Yes. I probably should, no, I may just leave it as is, to where you just simply have to flip the bot mode and you can put 2 weapons on him. After this attacks, oh, that's right. I just should have kept reading because I know these characters. I'm trying to go so fast, I'm forgetting my stuff. After this attacks, while this has 2 weapon upgrades, scrap a weapon upgrade from this. So you can use 2 when you battle. After the battle, you have to scrap 1 of them if he still has 2 weapons on him. In that mode. If you want to, and yes, you can, flip him to bot mode, give him a secondary, another weapon, flip him to alt mode. Do you have to take him off? No. You flip him back if you attack in bot mode, yes, then you'd have to scrap 1 after battle. So there is that. Unusual, not too dissimilar from the Ironhide that I did, where when you flip him to bot mode, then flip him back to alt mode, then you do open a second armor slot, second weapon slot for game. Onslaught. Combaticon Commander, Combaticon Truck in Ranged in Alt Mode, Combaticon Leader and Melee in Bot Mode. When you're doing this in the small, and these are made to be built if you can. I just do it like a regular normal card, but this does make it smaller, so try to not take so much of your playfield up. And you know, Onslaught's the 6-star commander, so because I'm using the small version here, I couldn't get the leader in the alt mode. So he doesn't have the leader trait, so he can't wear my Tainted Matrix if you want to do that, which gives all your other characters +1 for defense, which is sort of the opposite of the Matrix of Leadership. And then you also have to do 1 damage to him for each battle whether he attacks or defends. He still has his tap thing. When you flip to this mode, if all Combaticons are in the battlefield, do 1 damage to each enemy. So yeah, you're probably more than likely going to just try to get them all the bot mode and make them into Bruticus. But if you don't want to build Bruticus, you can really utilize a lot of their neat abilities here. Swindle. And so basically flipping Onslaught to alt mode, as long as your whole team is still in the battlefield, is like a free armed hovercraft. Swindle is Decepticon and Mercenary faction. When he's he's the munitions expert, Combaticon Truck Melee in alt, Combaticon in Ranged in bot mode, 362 in alt, 261 in bot. When this is on the battlefield and you play Swindled for turn, play an extra upgrade. So you can play an upgrade for turn. You can play a Swindle card, draw 2, scrap 2, play another upgrade, and then play another upgrade. But you have to have Swindle. And you can't just have Swindle, you have to have all Decepticons to be able to use the secondary ability off the Swindle card. So you can really get your Combaticons really built out on this with Swindle in his alt mode. In bot mode, this can have 2 weapon slots as long as they both include the word Blaster in the name. Since he's a half mercenary, he does have a bounty. You may draw 2 cards off the top of your deck. Well, when he KOs an enemy, which probably is going to be pretty rare because he's only a 4-star with only 6 health. So he's probably not going to last very long. He's probably not going to last long enough to KO an enemy unless they just don't have a whole lot of health or something. If he knocks out maybe a Titan Master, not Titan Master, target Battle Master or something like that, you know, which is possible. And then he has his separate. They each have a stratagem because the Combaticons total 24 stars. They each have a stratagem to be able to do different things. Swindles has been being able to wear any faction card. So if you want to throw in that stratagem and throw in Optimus Prime's Blaster, yes, he could wear Optimus Prime's Blaster if you want to. So, and then Vortex is our interrogator, who's a Combaticon helicopter ranged in alt mode, Combaticon in ranged in bot mode, 362 in alt, 461 in bot. I like changing them up. I don't like them being identical. When you flip to this mode, alt mode, do 1 damage to each Titan, Guardian, Tank, Train, Earth, and combined mode traits. So, you know, that's a way, again, when you flip. These guys have some neat abilities if you don't want to combine into Bruticus. He's a 4-star helicopter, so you can utilize him with Tidal Wave, the promo Tidal Wave. When this does at least 3 damage in bot mode to a tapped enemy, mark the enemy to remain tapped through the untapped phase. That's never been done before. I'm trying to copy, again, the bio from him, from the Marvel Universe, even though it may seem kind of strong for a 4-star character to be able to keep an opponent's character tapped through the untapped phase. But then again, you have to do at least 3 damage to an already tapped enemy to keep them tapped. That's the point. So that's pretty much all 5 of them. Let's see here. And then we have their Enigma, which I completely redid the Enigma. It looks official. It looks nice. It could be better, but it looks good. It looks good. I really tried here. Again, it's an unusual Enigma. Why does it have a star on it? It shouldn't have a star on it. It's a secret action. So reveal when Bruticus, Brute Warrior, defends. Simply, once you have Bruticus in play, you use it as a secret action to give Bruticus tough 3. So you're going to want, you probably are going to have a very mixed deck, but you're probably going to want to have a majority blue deck. Reveal when one of your Combaticons defends and are all in bot mode or on the battlefield, and or the KO, the normal Hoobaloo here. Combine them into Bruticus, Brute Warrior. So, yeah. So when this is just the opposite, I wanted to do something new. If you remember, about a year ago now when I made this. So this is the nicest it's looked. So that's the Enigma. If we look at Bruticus himself, when this combines, you pick one. So you're going to have characters in and out of your KO, and you're going to want to actually maybe pick and choose who you want your opponent to KO. This gives you options. So if Blastoff was in the KO, repair 3. Okay? If Swindle was in the KO, add an armor from your scrap to your hand. So you can get originally it was going to just put it on Bruticus, and I'm like, a little strong. Let's just let it get an armor out of your scrap, put it in your hand. If Vortex was not KO'd, then add +1 to attack on Bruticus's first turn. That's hard to say. If Onslaught was in the KO, you may plan 2. If Brawl was in the KO, Cat's got my tongue in my phone, Phil. Sorry. Do 2 damage to an enemy. I said a bad word if I was in 2nd grade. So there's that. That's Bruticus, Brute Warrior, who's melee, ranged, and Combaticon. Those are his traits. So wow, about 12, 13 minutes going all just really it's just new artwork. Nothing's changed. I may have cleaned up some of the wording, changed a little bit of how Bruticus works when he combines. Who does have now only he's got bold 2 and tough 2. I think he had Pierce, but I took that out. His attack is 6. His health is 40. His defense is 1. 24-star combined character. So I really like this group. It's not the Arcs Combaticons. They're my Combaticons. They're not mercenaries. They're Decepticons, except Swindle, who's both a Decepticon and mercenary. So yes, you can get some of those cards, some of those opportune cards in play, or even some of the ones that I've created. So there's that. And this guy got to be on Yes, I'm That Guy off Discord. So I drew this and put this out there. So it's not on the card. It was just the artwork. And I'm pretty sure he got on the Earth Wars newsletter one Wednesday. And I'm like, cool. I'm not looking for that, but those guys are just variety of ages. We're really giving positive vibes and bumping up each other for all their artwork, their clay work, or whatever that they're doing. Someone's 12-year-old son draws like he could have worked for Marvel Comics in the 80s, let me tell you. Just some really good artwork there. I'm not the best, but I'm not bad. But there's some really good stuff going on in the Earth Wars Discord if you haven't already joined. So there's that. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. As always, have a great day. Have a blessed day. And as always, throw some scraplets at the like button if you like this video, and help continue the positivity going on here on this channel. And as always, Autobots, Combaticons, flip out and let's roll for it.